like the room you write, like the room you write. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just because why not? I like the smell. Just like take a minute, you know? Everyone's always rushing. Okay, so this is going to be my first YouTube video. Hi. Oh, are you coming to do tarot? Come on. Up. So this is going to be my first tarot video, and this is just normal. Tofu has to come visit, of course. What? You see yourself on there? So sit. So pick whatever tarot deck feels the best. I think this deck is really old, and I'm pretty sure the stone on it's from North Bay, Ontario. And this is the golden deck. The second deck is the golden deck with the amethyst, which is Canadian. And then the last deck is called the Night Sun Tarot. It's my new deck, and that has turquoise on it. Okay, yeah, come over here. Go on, over there. Okay, so just take like a deep breath, and whichever one you're drawn towards, which one are you drawn towards, Tofu? Which one? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so group 1, group 2, group 3. And this is just going to be general, because I have to figure out if this is even how I'm going to film it. It's like I'll be down here, and then you get half my face, but you want to be able to see the tarot, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so group 1, this is just going to be either current energies or future energies times fluid. Whatever you want it to be, right? Group 1. Group 1 is either thinking about your 10 of Cups or you're in your 10 of Cups. So if this is a current energy, you're having a fucking great time. You're in a good state. Feeling emotionally fulfilled, or you could be desiring to go towards this. Oh my god, you're already making me move. Okay, poof. The 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is, it's like looking out at, it's basically looking out at what you want to grow, or it's it could be also like working with other people, but 3 is usually the number of like creation and stability. Not stability, but 3 is the number of like group work. It's also kind of considered 3 as a crowd, but so if you're, so you could be looking at the situation. You could be looking at maybe what's going on, or wanting to head towards the 10 of Cups. And you're kind of here right now. You're pondering, you're kind of thinking like, where do I want to go? What do I want to do, right? What's the future hold? Hanged Man, so Pisces, Hermit, Virgo energy. You could be feeling like you're kind of stuck. Like you're kind of stuck in a state of pondering things, or you feel like you've been there for a while, as we all have, right? Sure. The moon. So things are going to come to light about this pondering or debating, like Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is the Apprentice card. It's getting back to work. It's putting in the hard work. It's diligence. So you could be feeling like you're maybe a little bit confused about what's going on with your Ten of Cups. You could be kind of pondering how to get your Ten of Cups. You could be even like, you could be just looking at what that looks like for you. I don't know. I'm not a wizard. I just like tarot. A earth sign could be coming in, or there could be a new job offer. So maybe you're Ten of Cups. Maybe you're pondering what your Ten of Cups, how you're gonna get your Ten of Cups, and how you're gonna get there. So you could be looking at, like, there could be a situation going on where you don't really have all the information, but there's something coming in, like there's something shifting. There's something, okay, I'm gonna take it. So, they demand what's theirs. So the moon is kind of like the overall energy. The ones who don't hope, they demand change. So to get this, you've had to take some time to analyze, to look at the situation. Hangman, Hermit came up, so it's kind of going within. Really? It's kind of going within to ponder. And
do you like mud? Okay.
Sure, I like mud. This is gonna kill me. I'm not gonna be able to have music. Okay. Anyways,
you like doing things in
it's gonna be the first shitty video, so fuck it, whatever, right? Okay. So group one, you are either analyzing what your Ten of Cups looks like, or you're wanting to head towards it. So maybe there's somebody that you want to offer this to, or it could be somebody offering you that. But you're definitely thinking about it. You're debating. The star coming up shows it. Okay. You could be wanting to manifest your Ten of Cups. You could be wanting to manifest something coming in. But the star being here is there is still healing that needs to be either looked at or even just pondered. You don't have to heal it all, right? But in this regard, it's the star is also telling you there's a bigger purpose. So there's like a bigger path. And maybe that's the thing, right? Like all of these cards are upright. You're pondering about your Ten of Cups. Somebody might be offering you something, and you could be trying to manifest that, but you don't necessarily have all the information yet. But with this being here, there is almost there's a divine hand at play. There's something's helping you. So you're being supported. Like this is this is the humanitarian card. So it's Aquarius and Virgo. Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces. In case you're curious. How do I say this? How do I say it? Okay, we're gonna keep going. So there's like a bigger humanitarian idea here, or maybe your Ten of Cups has something to do with other people. Like maybe for you to be emotionally fulfilled and happy, you're trying to manifest something bigger than yourself. I don't know, let's find out. maybe you don't feel like you deserve it. You could be in some kind of petty arguments. Queen of Wands showing up as she's the spicy queen. They're the spicy queen. We don't read gender in tarot. You might not be feeling like things are coming in quick enough for you. This is placing, so the Two of Wands is placing your order with the universe, but it's so it's going from the Three of Wands and going towards the reverse Two of Wands. So that's like going from a pondering place to, but is it ever going to show up? Maybe that's what's kind of leaving you a little bit stagnant. I wouldn't be surprised if Temperance showed up. Empress. Oh, Empress and Five of Swords coming up. So you could be wanting to, reversed actually, that's good. So you could be wanting to reinvent yourself. You could be doing a lot of self-care stuff. You could be maybe stepping into this Empress energy. This could be another person too. This is Taurus and Libra. And the Empress is all the queens in the deck. So combined, they are just a badass motherfucker. It's also fertility. So you could be trying to manifest your Ten of Cups, which Ten of Cups related to having the Empress here. You could be wanting to have babies. You could be wanting to have a family. You could be trying to figure out like what's best for you in the situation and wanting to heal along the way. So, ooh, damn. So having the Star with the Empress is very... Having the Star with the Empress is very intense. It's some, and the man, okay, this is just gonna illustrate what we're trying to convey. Okay, so, you're like, how do I get here, right? How do I get to this Ten of Cups? And to do that, you might have to offer something. You might have to reanalyze your financial state. You might have to change some things up, but this is putting the investment in. So the Pentacles are one of the more stable of the suits in the tarot, but this one's also a very slow knight. Let me just put it out there. So when you think of Pentacles, think of Earth energy, and when you think of Earth energy, think of Taurus. Think of stubborn. It's not stubborn. It's diligent, and it's focused, and you're trying to either hold on to this or get back to it or manifest it. You're pondering that. You're trying to figure that out, but you might feel like it's not coming in quick enough for you. And I think this is in the past. So I think a lot of this energy is from before. So you're trying to figure out how to get there, right? Now, the Empress and the Star together, beside each other, is telling you that you are going to have to stay and you're going to have to be in a position of confidence. So you're going to have to step into healing. You're going to have to step into constantly healing. Obviously, those things don't end. Because if we just stopped healing, we wouldn't function. And if we weren't hurt sometimes, we wouldn't know what's good. So this is kind of coming into telling yourself, or divine, or universe, whatever you want to go by, is basically telling you, stay confident, because even though maybe you don't feel like things are manifesting quick enough, working quick enough, building quick enough, the Eight of Pentacles showed up too in the beginning. Just because these things aren't happening quick enough for you doesn't mean that they're not on their way. So there might be some self-sabotage, because the reverse Five of Swords came up. There might be some self-sabotage about maybe someone not reciprocating, taking your cup, or so the Four of Cups is also somebody is looking at these three cups, right? They're focused on looking at these three cups, and they're like, I just don't like it just doesn't, nothing looks good, right? Nothing is sufficient. And then the universe is like, well, I guess if none of those are sufficient, I'll come in and offer this other cup. So the universe goes, and then you're like, oh my God. And it's almost like it's a gift from, this is a gift from the universe. This is like, you're trying to manifest something, it's not coming, you're like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. And then it comes in so quick. So the Knight of Swords is communication. This could be communication on this situation, this family-based, or this could be just your fulfillment, how you're feeling, right? But to get to your 10 of Cups, you're gonna have to stay confident. You're gonna have to step into consistently healing, and you don't even have to journal. You don't have to fucking like have all the baths and like do all the shit. You don't even have to smoke weed and like whatever. Literally go outside or get up. Take your ass from the bed to the couch. Little things, right? This is asking you. It's mirrored image. This is asking you to help yourself so that you can help others. And to stay confident while doing it, because your manifestations are going to come in quicker. The hard work is going to pay off. So the Knight of Swords is there. So the clarity is going to come in quicker. Things are going to be illuminated quicker if you stay confident, or if you stay in your power. You stay in the Empress. You don't take shit. You don't take less than what you think you deserve, and you fill your cup up so that you can help fill other people's cups up, right? That's what the stars. And this all to me is literally just asking you to stay confident while you're waiting for your ships to come in, while you're waiting for things to get better. Okay, so we're gonna do one more message from the universe. Yeah, you gotta get away from the dramatic people. The Queen of Wands reversed is just being close to gossip. It could be even gossiping yourself. Okay, so final messages from universe. This could be how you're feeling. You're feeling like the wounded warrior. You're feeling defeated, but also satisfied at the same time with like how far you've come. But you're like this close to like, you're holding on for dear life. But there is going to be communication coming in. And as much as this is about leaving a situation and going on to calmer waters, the Eight of Swords, I can't remember. This is actually like it's a very helpful card. This is somebody really close to you, or maybe even your daughter, your child, it doesn't matter. Somebody who's close to you proximity-wise is going to be there for you while you're transitioning into this different place, this time period of regeneration and kind of getting yourself back on your feet, basically. This is going away from a time period of sadness and going towards calmer waters, and along the way it's going to clarify where you're going, right? You might not know where you're going, kind of like the Fool card, but you're heading towards calmer shores, and you're going to be supported in that by your friends, which is really cool. Okay. Group number. Okay, thank you, group 1. Group number 2. So, if you picked group number 2, which was the Amethyst and the Golden deck, this is going to be your reading. Do. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Closing cycles, the world. So you're closing cycles, and the 6 of Coins. So you're analyzing where to give and take. You're analyzing who you should give things to, what you should give to, and at the same time, there's this is very transformational, as the whole month of April is supposed to be. The World card. So this is an ending and a beginning. It's as above, so below, right? And then this is very Libra. This is a very Libra energy. Six of Pentacles is, again, balancing scales, but with the Libra new moon, or the Libra full moon that just happened, we are reanalyzing how to give and receive, right? Seeing how that feels to us. And I think this is definitely the overall energy. The overall energy is the world. So closing cycles to go back to balance, to go back to simplicity. The King of Cups, a emotionally mature human who is looking right at the Six of Pentacles. So an emotionally mature human, adult human, is analyzing how they feel about something, and maybe that could bring in an end and a beginning. We don't know. Let's find out. The King of Coins. So the King of Coins is the Midas touch. It's the everything you touch turns to gold kind of energy. It's a very stable energy, but it's like, it can be a little materialistic if it's reversed, but it's not reversed, so you don't have to worry about that. And the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands reversed was in the first reading too. So this could be a general energy, this could be a current energy, but okay. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm seeing already is you're reanalyzing a situation. You're seeing if you should give to the situation. Maybe you were taken advantage of in the past, but you could be, I gotta say it bluntly, you could be picking between two people. So the overall feel is the World card, right? Overall energy. The Two of Wands reversed, it can indicate a choice. So it can indicate a choice, but it is also basically putting your order in with the universe. It is about manifestation, it's about growth, but more in a go get shit done kind of way. Like you're still doing the work, but it's kind of picking what investments and where you want to put your investments. This is related to investments. This could be related to work. This is water sign, earth sign, and then all the signs. But this could be wanting to be emotionally and financially stable. So this could be blending the two. Or you could be picking between two people. I don't know your situation, but you're definitely gonna be reanalyzing where to give and receive, who to give and receive to, that's for sure. So let's do this. We know we are the World card. We know we are closing cycles. Okay, so Temperance on the bottom reversed. You could be feeling very impatient about this, and maybe this choice. You're just like, I don't want to do it. Eight of Cups. I'm just gonna see what this is. Eight of Cups, the Lovers reversed, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, the Emperor, Five of Swords, Two of Swords, and Three of Cups. So Eight of Cups. So this is a big ass question, either about two people or about how you blend your emotional stability and your financial stability in with each other. So that maybe this is the cycle. Maybe you're feeling very imbalanced about where you're putting about your emotions and your financial situation, because you feel like you can't balance the two. So this could just be a balancing between yourself innerly, sure. the Empress. So, I'm just saying, this showed up in the first reading too, so that might relate. This might just be a continuation. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is turning of the tables. So you might have thought, I mean, you are the Empress, so I feel like this is your energy. You could be either. So this is Taurus and Libra. Could also be any creative, fertile energy, kind of creates things for themselves, independent soul, can be on their own. Would you stop licking? It's gross. It's a gross sound. Sounds like you're making mac and cheese. The Ten of Cups is an emotionally mature person, and the King of Coins is a financially secure person. So you could be making a decision between two people, or this could be the Empress, your energy, trying to combine your heart and your head. So, but keep going that way. Having the Wheel of Fortune here is, you might already know the answer to this question. Knight of Wands reversed. But maybe you're having a hard time balancing that. You could be also having a really hard time ending this cycle of imbalance. But the Wheel of Fortune being there is the universe stepping in to be like, surprise motherfucker, you're good. You're going to, let's find out. Devil reversed. So you're ending cycles. You are defeating your inner demons. We all have shadow side, right? You're not defeating it, but you're taming, you are bringing in your light and your dark into the same kind of state, into the same kind of duality, right? You're bringing that all in together to rebalance it. And I think this is where you're heading. So you are the Empress, I would suspect. You're ending cycles. You're being assisted in that by the divine, or whatever you want to call it. You may have had to go within for this. You may have had to Virgo energy too. You might be dealing with an earth sign, that's for sure. But there's a decision that you have to make, and you might have had to, the star again, the star came up in the first one too. Okay. Like I said in the first deck, which is this? Ace of Swords. You could be wanting clarity. You could be needing to have a few conversations. You might be even picking between somebody. But maybe because the Lovers in that weird, I kind of looked at that for a minute. There was the Lovers. It's a question, right? And there were there's three energies here. So there's three very firm energies, and the world is an ending and a beginning at the same time. So you could be feeling like you have to make a decision on something. But I also kind of feel like the two of these together, humanitarian, individual, both healing. They're both healers. So the first step is to help heal yourself so that you can help heal others. This one is healing yourself almost just in service of yourself. Hi. Oh, you're so sweet. So it's in service. This is in service of yourself. This is helping yourself to be of service to others. So this is Aquarius and Virgo, and Taurus and Libra. Okay, let's recap. You could be wanting clarity on this, or maybe you're resisting clarity on it. Maybe you don't want to have to choose. Maybe you don't want to have to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've gotten pretty comfy where you were. Comfy where you were. This can have underlayings of materialism, but I don't really think that's the issue. I think it's balancing between your emotional side and your financial side. I think it's trying to find fulfillment in your work, or it's maybe, I still think it's picking between two different people. But there's going to, the tables are going to turn. Something is going to shift. And maybe it's a push from you. Maybe it's a push from the universe. So funny, Tofu. But the world, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star and the Hermit, all three of these cards are being supported by something other than yourself. It's being supported by, how do I say this? It's being supported because of what you've given to yourself. So it's like in these moments of trying to understand maybe why you weren't offered what you gave, it's basically trying to teach you to take care of yourself, take care of your body, to eat good food, and help give to yourself. So drink from your own cup so that you can give to others. So put your gas mask on before you help someone else, right? You can't help yourself if you're not there. There could also be a time period where maybe you could be in this time period right now where you're kind of like, what the fuck is going on? But the star tells you if you are dealing with an X, or if you're dealing with two energies, there is a possibility to heal it. The star is the capability to heal it. If the star wasn't here, I don't know. But again, resistant to picking between two energies, or resistant resistant between two paths. It doesn't have to be two people. It could be two concepts, right? So picking between two paths, picking between maybe the individualism or the humanitarian. Where do you want to go? You have to start with yourself anyways, right? So you're so funny. So starting with yourself can then heal and offer to other people. But it's staying in this energy while you heal. It's staying confident while you heal. That's the hard part, right? The 8 of Cups that just came up that I just saw on the bottom there is, so we just saw the 8 of Cups upright. So you're walking away from things that, Tofu, you're so funny. You're walking away from things, this is the 8 of Swords, but I just saw the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is coming out of the cave. It's going towards something that feels good, or it's a renewal. The 8 of Swords reversed is the aftermath of leaving that cave. This is leaving all of the thoughts and pain and all of the things that maybe went wrong, the things that people did to you, said to you, blah, 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 blah. This is leaving it behind. This is releasing it. It's stagnant. It's done. You're done with this shit. You're done with this in and out energy. Again, 8 of Wands, feeling resistant to communication. So you could be needing a time period of healing, Hermit card, healing and going within and analyzing how you feel you should heal yourself and you should move forward versus how other people. So you could have been kind of undermining yourself, but this is asking you to stay in the Empress energy and be okay while you wait, because justice, because there's going to be karma. These things will come in and help you. The Wheel of Fortune was here, so you are divinely protected. The Star and the Hermit is here, so that's basically, it's just big. And okay, Cut the deck. Death card. Transformation. New beginnings. Ending and beginnings. Yes, it's painful. But if you embrace it, it actually can empower you to step into this Empress energy. But I think you're already there. I think you're doing all your self-healing. You're having your salt baths and shit, you know? Drinking tea. The Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is, again, being resistant to clarity. Squirrel. Squirrel. But benefits of being here, benefits of, oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Yes, climb the tree. Benefits of being supported by something higher than yourself is it's paying off all the hard work that you've done. It's paying off the self-care. And we're not talking about like the simple self-care. Like, oh my god, I did this thing. It's like, no, this is like dealing with trauma and sitting with yourself when you maybe feel like you don't want to sit with yourself. It is it's acceptance to be empowered. And the Ten of Swords reversed is letting all that shit go. If it was like this, you're in a very rough state. But with the Empress upright, the Justice, karma is here to save your ass because you did good, kid. You did good, kid. Ten of Swords reversed. It's the end of this pain. Okay. Final messages. Moon, clarity, illumination. Also loyalty. Moon actually also means loyalty. I did not know that. Okay, so I don't know who this is for. I don't know why this is coming up again, but whatever this confirms for you, if there's an earth sign, you're walking away. Or you might need to walk away. Or at least, or maybe you don't want to walk away. You're resisting to it. I don't know. I'm a noob, but that's why it's fun, because I get to be shitty at something again. Or, well, we all are, right? Okay. Take the rest period. You already know the answer to your question. This is the Lover's card. This used to be called the Choice card, and it's reversed. You already know the answer to this question. You're taking the time to heal. So these three swords that are above you, those are other things that other people have said to you. Those are thoughts at night that you're thinking about. You need to take rest period from other people's opinions or actions. But right down there, you can see there's a sword by the bed. You're sleeping with the thought of taking action, or the thought of movement and communication and clarity. But when you wake up from your slumber, take that sword, go take action, because you already know the answer to the question. Magic. Okay. Thank you, group number 2. Group number 3. I literally look like a crazy person putting tarot cards in front of my window, but who cares? Honestly, after this year, the amount of shit I've lost and seen and done and blah, 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 I have $0 to give. I used to give up. I care, of course. I'm a Cancer sun, but I don't know. Okay, group 3. This is my new deck, so we'll see how I can read, if I can even read them properly. Okay, group 3. So if you picked group 3, you picked the turquoise. Two of Cups, reversed. So, again, the same as literally the Tower and the Moon reversed. And Oh, okay. 10 of Wands. Sorry. They don't have numbers on them, so it might take me a while to be able to process this new deck. Okay. All right. Well, this literally is maybe a continuation. This just might be a huge ass reading for one person. I don't know. Energy's fluid. So we're not even our sun sign. I will rant about all of this. We are literally all of the signs. So whatever resonates, take it. Whatever doesn't, leave it. But continuing basically what the second deck was, there's a decision you have to make. So the Two of Cups is, it could be a business partnership. It could be any partnership. This could be the guy at the fucking store that you buy your cigarettes from, who you've made a friendship with, and now he just gives you the cold shoulder. I don't know, right? It's a decision. You're making a decision, and it's based around emotions. It's based around feelings, and I'm guessing it's not feeling very good because the Tower here is and it's upright, so it's something that happened that you couldn't control, and you might still be in the Tower, but if you stay there, you're gonna burn. So you have to jump out the fucking window, right? It's not something we can control. It's something that needs to happen. Usually there's lightning striking the top of the tower, which is the crown chakra, as you want to go by, and it's like a sudden burst, like the carpet gets ripped from underneath you. It could be something happening that you did not want to happen. So you had a choice. You could have made a decision, but you didn't. You were resistant to it. You didn't want to make a decision. So then the universe stepped in, because that's what happens. If you get the decision, you get all the time. You get literally, right? You get all the time to do this thing. And if we don't do the thing, then it gets done for us. Kind of like how like a kind of pissed off mom would do, right? But you're out of the Tower at this point. And now you're kind of in a state of, I don't know what to do. Because the Moon reversed is your emotions have run astray, have gone awry. Your feelings about something are so diluted, diluted in a way that you don't know your ass from your head, I would say, in the politest way possible. Sorry if I'm being a hard ass here. I just feel like I have to drill this home to you for some reason. The 10 of Wands is letting go of a burden. It's putting something down that you may have felt like you had you might have worked really hard for. You might be happy that you even worked really hard for it, but it's maybe feeling more of a burden than it should. It doesn't feel as fun anymore, right? Okay. So we've come from, we didn't make a decision, so the universe made one, and it might not feel very good, but things are not that illuminated. But the reality is, having the 10 of the burden card here is basically just telling you, like, give up. But if you're a Taurus moon like me, you're stubborn as fuck, and there's no inhale that's gonna happen. Oh my god, of course. Oh my god, my back. Why? Judgment. Needing to make a decision. Sorry, gotta read it how I see it. Knight of Wands. Having so much fucking passion, spicy feelings, or spicy whatever, you're not taking action on it. Or you feel like maybe you're out of control and you can't take action on it because it's so spicy. I have to say this because I don't know who needs to hear this. The Tower could also be great orgasms. I don't know. Anyways, this could literally be like, okay, The Tower could be one of two things. It could be, okay, shit, a shift happened and I didn't make a decision, so it happened for me, and now you don't really feel that great about the situation and you're just dealing with the repercussions of it, right? You're analyzing the situation to gain clarity. Or the Tower could be you're walking down the road and you lock eyes with somebody and you fall in love instantly. It could be something that happens so quickly that you don't, it's a very quick, passionate feeling, but you could be maybe not even feeling like, how the fuck is this my life, right? How did this process this way? So Judgment usually has 2 figures at the bottom. This has 3. So maybe you have a few options. Maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of options you got. Let's find out. Ace of Cups reversed. Either an overflow of love or an inability to feel like you can give love, or just genuinely feeling like you want a new beginning, you want something new in love, you want to head towards something happy, but it's reversed, stagnant, you're resistant to it. This whole situation could be literally the Tower is what's going to shake you out of this energy, this cycle of not feeling like you can give love, not being able to see clearly through your emotions, which is the Moon, Pisces, and the Tower. I can't remember what the Tower is. I think Judgment is, I can't remember. Yeah, I think this is like current energy, and this is like what's about to happen or what's currently happening. So you want to give love. Give love, give love, give love. The 9 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords? These are very interesting. So the 9 of Swords is feeling like you're in a prison, feeling like you're in a, maybe because you didn't get to make the decision, or you hesitated, or it wasn't even, maybe you didn't even have necessarily the choice to make the decision in a timely manner or when you wanted to. Maybe it wasn't set at your pace. Maybe it was very quick and the pace was so fast that it didn't even have time to build a foundation, so the situation crumbled before it could even start. So this could be a feeling of feeling like you never had your start. You never had your new beginning. Stagnancy in a new beginning. And with that can come self-deception, and maybe convincing yourself that you're not worth it, or maybe feeling like you're not deserving, like feeling like you're not deserving of new love, or deserving of clarity, or deserving of not feeling like maybe your version of love has always been, like from childhood or whatever, maybe your version of love has always been, it has to be hard for it to be worth it, or it's supposed to feel like, like if you're not working a 9-to-5 job and you're not getting paid a lot, what's the point, right? Like some people believe that things have to be difficult for it to be worth it. That's not true at all. It's a ideology, it's a headspace, it's a personal prison that we keep ourselves in, because it's a lot comfier to hurt ourselves than to be hurt by others, right? Because when other people hurt us, we attribute our value to that, and then we in turn will hurt ourselves by doing things around us, or just this is all subconscious, we don't even know, right? Tarot is a very subconscious thing, so it's not what you've perceived. So maybe we didn't even know this. I didn't know this. This year has been a very illuminating year for me too. The Tower could also be a realization, an epiphany, a crown chakra awakening, an enlightenment, a lightening the load of your brain. So coming into Aries season, where we are now, is coming out of the Pisces season, coming out of emotions and heading straight into fire energy, which is like go-getter, get shit done, entrepreneur, like all that fun stuff. So the Tower could be the Aries season hitting you, and all of a sudden you're realizing, I've been living in this for so long that maybe it is time to judge it, reanalyze it, get clarity on it, put the burdens down, quit allowing your energy to be sucked dry from people who don't want to do the work. This could be literally as simple as you're doing all the work for somebody. Sometimes, as shitty as it is, it might hurt you to have to watch someone else hurt, but they have to hurt. You can't take their pain away from them. You can sit in their pain with them. That's super cool, like help your friends, right? But it's not your lesson to teach. The universe has that. You don't need to teach the lessons. You can just be there for the people that are learning them, right? So this lesson could be wanting new love. This whole like epiphany could be literally you, the Chariot, wanting to move forward. You don't feel like you deserve it. You might not even feel ready to accept the fact that you might deserve it. You might deserve love. The Four of Pentacles, not wanting to let go. Maybe not wanting to let go of this ideology. Maybe not wanting to let go of somebody that maybe isn't the best for you. Or wanting to let go of this idea that you don't deserve that. At least you're gonna gain clarity. Even though you might not feel like you deserve love, you at least know how to or you're starting to wake up to being able to communicate about how you feel, about the fact that maybe you are still learning things about yourself, or you're still seeing if this person or this situation is something you want to pursue. Again, literally the same thing I just said. Seeing if it's worth the investment to pursue. Two of Pentacles. This could also be a new job offer. It could be, it's again, it's making a decision, but something that is worth, like it's a deviation in the path. It's a, which road are you gonna take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of Swords. Feeling pretty fucking beaten up about this. Feeling like, why would I open up, let me guess, Queen of Cups reversed. Why would I open up my heart? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, universe has your back. Yes, universe is gonna help you. You're being supported. But the only way that you are supported is if you help yourself, right? Universe, it just needs you to make a decision. It just needs you to take a path. Even if you don't, okay. Whatever is yours is meant to be yours. Whatever will come to you is meant to be yours. So if you make a decision, or if you do something, if you feel like you're walking on eggshells with people, and you feel like a decision that you're about to make that is going to change the course of your life path, you're about to make this decision, whatever. Say you make a decision that maybe you looked at all possibilities and you were like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Or shit, I messed up. Shit happens, right? You still took the step. So the fact that you were co-creating, you You took a step, universe supported you. You took another step, universe supported you. You took another step, universe supported you. But to work with it, to work with the energies that are at play, you have to, okay. To work with the energies that are at play, you need to communicate. You need to clarify. You need to release. You need to let go of these things that don't serve you anymore. And it's okay to feel like you don't deserve love. Because like who feels like they deserve love? Like deserve love all the time, right? We're humans. We do shit. For this Wheel of Fortune to go upright, so you're not resisting it, you're gonna have to start with taking the swords out of your back. You are going to have to start letting go of things that don't serve you anymore and being okay with being not okay, so that you can step into this. Like you're okay. Even though this is reversed, this is still your character. You're still a very loving person. You deserve to be loved. You, yourself, just don't believe that. But the irony in this is the moon's reversed. So there's deep emotions here. There's something that you already kind of, deep inside, you probably already know the answer to, clarity. But it's taking that first step, right? Maybe the first step is to let go of said burden, right? So this final messages. The Empress. You're worth it. You are the fucking Empress. This is all 4 queens combined. Doesn't matter if gender is not. This is fertility, this is confidence, this is happiness, this is, you need to take a step. It doesn't matter what direction it is. Who gives a shit, right? The universe will support you either way. But the first step is taking the leap. So you take the action, and then you are helped in that action. When you're sitting at home and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna meet anybody, or I'm never gonna do this thing, right? It's because you're not doing anything. Even if you literally, even if you've pulled out your journal and you wrote something down, and then all of a sudden you get a text message from your friend and things just start moving, right? Or on those days when you're sitting in your bed and you're just sitting there and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna be sad today. It's shitty out, whatever. You have started, like, we create that environment for ourselves. So I think this whole situation is just telling you, do not lose your confidence just because somebody else tried to tear you down. Or just because you've heard it so much does not mean it's true. The moon reversed. Just because all of these things are happening at you, just because all these people are trying to do things to you, does not mean that their opinions are true. So you need to gain clarity on having confidence in yourself, because this being your final message is basically you're going to, whatever you do, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to head towards whatever you're heading towards. So even though the path deviates, sometimes it loops around, right? So don't be as upset with the Tower. Don't be as upset with these things that happen, when it's going to help you find your confidence. It's going to help you find your purpose, your fertility, your happiness, your abundance. But it's taking that first step towards clarity. And nobody knows too many options. Nobody knows that other than you. Nobody knows the answer to that question other than you. Just step into the Empress. Just kidding, you are the Empress. Bye.